Hi guys, this is Mr. Penning, of course, on this kind of cloudy Monday, and I just wanted to bring you up to speed on a couple of things. First of all, you might already have seen that new packets are available outside our classroom today and tomorrow, and they'll be available, I think, until I'm not sure, it's sometime this afternoon. But you could also turn in your work from the previous weeks that you guys have been working on, and hopefully that's all gone really well. So anyway, those are going to be made available. The other thing that we're starting today is we're starting James and the Giant Peach. Now, I know some of you, probably most of you, do not have your own copy of James and the Giant Peach, and quite honestly, the libraries are closed, and so it's difficult for us to get our hands on a book, and Amazon's not as quick as it used to be. It used to be you could get it in just a couple of days if you wanted to, and now it's ended up taking a little bit longer. But if you can get a copy of that book, or if you already have one, you can follow along. But even if you don't, I'm going to be posting a bunch of YouTube videos of me reading the book to you. And then inside your packet, there is kind of another packet that's all dedicated to just James and the Giant Peach. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks. We should be able to finish that book in 3 weeks. And I think you guys are going to really like it. It's a good book. Also, I wanted to remind you that tomorrow we're going to be doing our cruise by, and that's from 10:45 to about 11:30 or so. So I'll be out there. I think most of us from Clovis Elementary will be out there with signs and stuff like that. And really, the purpose of that is just so we can say hi. We really do miss you. And it was weird, last time we were together, it was a Friday, and we said bye to each other, and said see you Monday, and then and then Saturday came, and I think we were already talking about closing the schools down, which is really, really bizarre. So we didn't really get a chance to say goodbye or all kinds of things, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully we'll at some point be able to get back together again. We'll see. But anyway, that will be from 10:45 to 11:30, and so hopefully we will get to see you. Like I said, I'll be waving and saying hi to you. Another form of us communicating is for me is our website. I think I've already talked about this, but it's worth talking about again. If you go to penningsclass.com, that's our classroom website, and I'll just be posting some things there, things like updates on our James and the Giant Peach. Some of that stuff will be posted there as well. And we'll use that in addition to our Google Classroom for managing sites and things like that. Now, speaking of assignments, Positivity Project, this week we are looking at identifying the good in others. And we're going to be focusing on that this week. And I'll be putting, at least 2 or 3 different assignments this week on identifying the good in others. I'd like for you to do at least one of those assignments and turn that in. I think identifying the good in others is going to be a good thing for us to be practicing, especially during this time where we're kind of stuck with the people that live in our house, and sometimes that can be challenging, to say the least, right? And so it's good that we practice identifying the good in each other. That might be our parents, it might be brothers and sisters, but that we learn to identify the good in them and appreciate them, especially in this time where we are with them. So I think there's a lot to learn in this week as we look at Positivity Project and identifying the good in others. Finally, the other thing that I want to encourage you to do, and I've been doing this now for a couple of weeks, is attend a virtual field trip through the California state parks. There's some fantastic things coming up this week. Tomorrow, for example, there's going to be a tour of Columbia State Park. And you've heard me talk about Columbia many times Columbia is an old gold rush town, kind of near Sonora. When I taught 6th grade, we would go up to Columbia every year. And I've been on so many of these tours, I could probably give a tour myself. I love that place. And so tomorrow there's going to be a tour of Columbia. There's also going to be a special thing on Hearst Castle. Oh my gosh, Hearst Castle. If you haven't been there, it is fantastic. And you're going to learn about a woman named Julia Morgan, who was one of the, well, she was the architect. She was the architect, the builder of Hearst Castle. So we're going to learn a lot there. I'm really looking forward to that one. There's also, if you like salmon, if you're interested in salmon, if you like to fish, if you want to learn more about that species, there's going to be also tomorrow, there's going to be a trip over to the North Coast Redwoods where you can learn about the salmon that's there. Gosh, the rest of the week, there's so many great things. There's going to be a field trip at the Pismo Dunes. There's going to be another one in Fort Humboldt State Park. And then the La Purisma, I think that's how it's pronounced, mission. So, gosh, lots of fantastic things. So there's a link on our page, and you can go there. You will need to register. You will need to register for each one of these field trips, but it's all free. And then I have a little field trip reflection form that I would like for you to do each time you might be hearing my crazy dog that I'm walking. She doesn't like other dogs, and there's all kinds of dogs around. Millie, stop it. Anyway, so there's a field trip reflection form that I'd like for you guys to do and turn in too when you do one of these assignments. So anyway, that's about it for right now. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, oh, and then one more thing, Friday, I would like for us to arrange a Zoom meeting for all of us. Friday at, I think I said 2:00. So it'd be kind of fun if we all just got together, and maybe, if you had any questions about things, we can bring that up, and any announcements or anything like that we can do. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Again, I miss you, and you guys take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow.